There comes a moment in every life when the world tries to break you, when everything you've built starts to fall apart, when your plans collapse, your faith shakes, and your confidence fades. You start to think, maybe I'm not built for this. Maybe life isn't meant to get better. But here's the truth no one wants to hear. Life doesn't care about your plans. It cares about your resilience. Because the people who rise are not the ones who never fall. They're the ones who say, you can throw your worst at me, but you can't defeat me. This video isn't about motivation. It's about rebirth. The rebirth that happens when life tries to bury you, but you realize you reseed. Because what's buried isn't dead. It's just preparing to rise. Everyone faces a breaking point. It's that moment when giving up feels easier than standing up. When your mind whispers, "What's the point?" That's when the weak quit. And that's when the strong are born. See, success doesn't test you when you re-comfortable. It tests you when you re-crushed. Because pressure doesn't destroy the worthy. It reveals them. Maybe you've lost money. Maybe your business failed. Maybe you're stuck in a life you hate. But remember this. Diamonds aren't found on the surface. They reforged in the deepest pressure. So if life has you cornered right now, good. It means you're being crafted. And the version of you that walks out of this storm will terrify the person you used to be. Here's the turning point. You either remain a victim or you become a fighter. Pain gives you two options, surrender or strength. And every time you choose strength, you build something priceless, mental armor. This is where discipline replaces motivation. Motivation fades when things get hard. Discipline stays when the world falls silent. The difference between those who make it and those who don't. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's the decision to keep moving when no one's watching. Every early morning, every late night, every unseen hour. That's where victory is born. Because when you train in the dark long enough, the light stops scaring you. The real war isn't out there. It's in here. Your greatest enemy isn't other people. It's your own excuses. That inner voice that says, you're tired. You're not ready. You can do it tomorrow. That's not your friend. It's your cage. And every time you ignore it, every time you act despite the fear, the bars bend a little more. You don't defeat the world until you defeat yourself. Your emotions, your impulses, your comfort zone. That's where true freedom lives, not in avoiding pain, but in mastering it. Because the person who controls their mind controls everything. And when you finally silence that voice of doubt, you'll hear something new, your power. You've fallen, failed, and fought your way through. Now comes the moment that changes everything, the rise. The rise isn't a scene of glory. It's quiet, lonely. It's waking up early when you could sleep in. It's saying no to comfort and yes to growth. It's learning to love the grind. Every successful person you admire has been through chaos, but they didn't let it define them. They learned to turn pressure into progress. They didn't ask, why me? They said, try me. You can't defeat someone who doesn't quit, and that's exactly who you're becoming. Because when you finally realize you were built for war, you stop running from the battle and start leading it. You can't defeat me. It's not arrogance, it's awareness. It means, I've seen darkness, I've felt pain, I've lost everything, and I'm still here. It means, you tried to bury me, but you forgot I'm a seed. The real strength isn't in never falling. It's in rising every single time you do. So, if life knocks you down again, smile. You've been here before, and this time, you're stronger. You're not here just to survive. You're here to dominate, to build, to grow, to inspire. And when the world throws its storms at you again, stand tall, look it in the eye, and say, you can't defeat me. If this message lit a fire inside you, it's because you're ready to rise. You face the storm. Now, it's time to build your future. Thanks for watching. If you're on this journey with me, subscribe and join the community. Let's rise together.